Hello, I'm Danny de Hek. Now, have you been thinking about getting a side hustle? Have I got an opportunity for you? This website has been in the making for well over 12 months. I actually owned the domain name for 12 months and I never got around to starting it. But my vision for this website is very clear. We do set up drop shipping shops for people. We train people everything from A to Z, how to source products, how to handle the customer's expectations, how to process orders, and how all the tracking information works. We teach you how to find trending products, and we teach you also tips on marketing the products. We're a little bit different than the average website developer because we've got skin in the game. I've been doing drop shipping for 6 years. My partner and I we've sold probably well over $2.5 million worth of products over that time period. And also I've got experience of 18 to 20 years going back doing on e-commerce websites. So there's a formula to get it right. But this opportunity that we're about to show you is called Accessorise. And this is what we call a general store. That means it's unlimited to the type of products that you could add into this shop. Currently, to get it off and running, we've got 78, I think it is, products in this shop. And if you come to the shop and go to accessorise.co.nz, you can use the password 1234 and you can go into the shop. It's brand new. So if you go to shop now, you'll see we've got Accessorise, apparel, bags, beauty, decor, electronics, fitness, gadgets, home, kitchens, outdoors, pets, tech, toys, and travel. These categories are sort of what a generalized sort of category where you could just about put any product under those 15 different categories. All the images are unique, so they're not going to be seen, or you can't use, what do they call it? Google, I forgot what they call it now. Google Lens, because they're unique, which means it makes your website better for SEO and everything. Every page of this website has been optimized. This truly is one of our best websites that we've ever put out. So we've got travel, pets, kitchen, outdoors on at the top. You come down here, you have a full list of all the collections available. Well, I think we did. Why don't they? There's usually a scrolly bar there. It's been a bit naughty. Wonder if I've got something wrong. Nope. Don't know what's going wrong. Oh, there it is. It's come back now. So here we go. That's better. So you can see that people can scroll and then they can go into the categories. If you look on the left-hand side, I'm going to enlarge those. You can see that Accessories has 7 products, apparel, and so forth. You get the idea. The pricing, just ignore the pricing. We have software that talks to our suppliers. All the products are updated in just about real time. So if your supplier goes out of a product, your shop will say sold out. When they put it back in product, that product will come back alive. We have about 10 different pricing levels. So some products, let's say if you buy a product from the supplier and it only costs a couple of dollars, then we'll put about 500% markup on that product. If something costs $100, then we'll put about 80% markup on the product. All of it is automated. All you need to do is go to our suppliers, find the product, click a button, import the product. Then we teach you how to optimize the description of the product so it comes up in organic search results. I don't believe in spending a lot of advertising at promoting these websites. 90% of my sales come from organic search results. That means when somebody goes to Google, they search for you, they search for the product, and they find the product, they buy the product. You can do advertising as well, but we want you to understand how it works first before you start throwing advertising dollars, because that's where you lose in drop shipping if you don't get it right. So it's really quite good. So an average product, let's go for a professional pet. I can't even read that word. Now my computer will read that. Deshedding brush. So that must strip the hair out of these fluffy little mongrels. But you can see here all the categories. You can pick the colors. The prices change, and it truly is really, really cool. Now, the products is a drop shipping business. So it's a different way of doing business. Place your order. Once your order has been placed, it can take 1 to 5 days before you receive the international tracking. Delivery can take 7 to 21 days. Now, we test this quite a lot, and we ordered a $500 MP3 player for somebody the other day, and it took 6 days to get here. You sort of have to have a happy medium because you're ordering from multiple different suppliers. So that's why we say 7 to 21 days. When we started doing these drop shipping shops, we were telling people it was going to take 25 to 60 days. So we're really wrapped on how it's come. So it's a really good business opportunity. Now, you could build this website into a business, but at the moment, we want to give you the concept that it's a side hustle. It's something that you can spend as much time as you want on, or as little time as you want. The products are really neat. The imagery is all done. The descriptions are powerful. This one here, electronics. So we've got a temperature gauge. We've got a security camera, and we've got another temperature gauge. Here, we feature the product from that category. Next category, fitness. So you can have a few fitness products in here, and then you can have drink bottles as the top seller. You got apparel. I don't think I'm wearing my favorite shirt today. No, I'm not. I'm normally wearing one of my own shirts. I've bought these shirts myself. The quality is amazing. It's just like you'd get in a normal shop. We'll teach you how to find the good suppliers and so forth. Bags. So there's you can see that we've got a list of bags. So there's only 5 products in each category at the moment, and that's what we'll teach you to do, is to fill these up. Pets, top seller, and then we've got best sellers, which this will over time sort properly. At the moment, it's just done with smoke and mirrors to get it going. So all the products that you see in here are actually real, trending, and have sold probably more in excess of 500 times. So these products have been bought more than 500 times by other people. I actually really liked this one the other day. I wonder what it was, couldn't figure it out. It's actually a mini umbrella you can put in your bag, which is really, really cool. Right, some other things that we have done is we've included blogs. We also have an additional blog service where you can get us to write blogs for you and have them scheduling so they come in automatically. Blogs are a great way to get additional traffic to your website, but we'll teach you how to write these blogs. All these images, once again, are unique. So here's a typical blog. We entice people to sign up for your newsletter. And then here you have your featured products that come up on the side of the blog, and normal blog, all written, all ready to go and help be found in the search engines. And then they can go to the next article. So there's lots of things that we've done. Now, how to handle the customer's expectations? First of all, they want to know who you are. So we've written all that information for you. We sell more because we charge less. We don't want to be the most expensive shop. We also want to explain to them how long it's going to take for the shipping, so people realize that we're not bricks and mortar. We don't tell them that we're drop shipping, but we really make it simple for people. The other one we do is we do have a whole page dedicated to best sellers, and you can actually sort products by high to low. So our most expensive product in this shop is $130 for a handheld gimbal, which is really, really cool. And then the cheapest product that we've got in the shop is high. I think I've done that wrong. Is these bags. Now, remember I said the pricing's all up the wok, so me showing you that was actually a bit silly, to be honest. But let's carry on. All right, so if we went to the blog page, you can see how the blogs are laid out beautifully. The other one that is really important is the support area. People will purchase without an account, and then they'll come back to you and go, how do I get the tracking? They will need to create an account. You can just send them straight to your support pages. Are you a New Zealand business? Yes, we are a New Zealand business. However, we source products from global distributors to provide our customers with a wide range of affordable options that are not typically available in New Zealand stores. As a result, our products are shipped from overseas. So we don't hide this. Do you have a physical address? We do not have a physical address, nor do we hold any stock. As a New Zealand business, we pride ourselves on sourcing affordable, I've got to change that word, electronics. I need to get rid of that, products. So we do, obviously, we've refined these over the years and got these down. How do I cancel my order? Well, we don't allow you to cancel your order if it's already been processed, but if they catch it beforehand, we work a deal. We give them their money back. Now I'm going to explain how this works. A lot of people that inquire about our drop shipping shops, they just want to know how the business side of it works. So if we flipped into the back end, I think I've showed you everything else except the Contact Us page. And then the Contact Us page has a link to the Help Center. So if we go to the back end of the shop, now what's going to happen is the customer is going to come along to the front end of the shop and he's going to purchase an item. So let's go to one of my other stores and I'll show you my orders. So in here, you can see my orders that I've done. So I've had 2 orders yesterday, Saturday, Friday, Wednesday. You can see that the monies and you can see the customer's names, which isn't very good for confidentiality and private stuff. These currently are saying they're unfulfilled. Now, I just purchased these about an hour ago. As soon as they are issued a tracking number, that tracking number will make that product fulfilled. So if I go to this product, for example, and the customer has bought a remote, then they can click on the tracking. So this product was ordered on the 9th of January, and now it has been issued. It is now the 13th of January, so it has actually taken some time. Well, it will be sitting here in a warehouse waiting to move through the lot. But that's what the customer receives. So then the customer, I'm going to go to a completed order, and I'm going to show you another one. We'll go down to one that was on the 24th of December. So that when this was filmed, this is 20 days ago. And here's our tracking number. Oh, it says delivered. That's good news. And now we're looking at the tracking number, and hopefully that will pop up. There it is. So this particular product was ordered, and this is what the customer sees. They don't see anything about our supplier. On the 24th of December, it was accepted by the courier. And then on the 25th, arrived at departure transport hub. And then on the 26th, leaving from departure country region. And then it arrived on the 27th at line haul office. Next update was a lot happened on the 27th. On the 28th, it departed UPS regional facility in Los Angeles. So it went from China, I think, to Los Angeles, and then it got delivered to Valley. Now, this must be interesting. I think this is my first international order. Isn't that a coincidence that I've picked that one? That's why it's got an unusual tracking number. Now, we don't actually sell these products internationally, and there's a reason for that. And I'm not going to tell you. But there's a few tricks to drop shipping. You need to have the formula right. But this shop is designed to be selling products to the local audience of New Zealanders. I'm going to show you some other examples. This is my outdoor shop. This was the very first shop I set up. And the design and the theme is the same. And you can come through here and you can see the different collections that I have. If I went to menu, and you go shop now, you can see I've got camping, cycling, fishing, home, and sportswear. Now, the other day, I was walking with my dog Pixel, and I went past a lady who had a hose. And I said, "Oh, I like your hose." And she goes, "Oh, yes, I got it online." So I went home and I found the hose. So I decided to add a new area called home. I've optimized the page. And in here, now we have all these hoses that people can buy. Now, I haven't sold one yet, but they've only been online for about 10 days. But if I was to search for this hose on Google, just because I've heard of the hose, you'll see other suppliers and you'll see that this hose is now coming up. So there's outdoor. So I didn't do any advertising. This is a free organic listing, and I had never practiced this before. I just thought I'd do it while we're doing a live. And here is my garden hose for sale. Isn't that awesome? So this particular shop is a general store, but it is general store because it's themed for outdoors. It took a while to get the formula right. How much stuff have I sold? Well, since this shop has been going since March 2018, it has sold $146,000 worth of products. My average order is $63, and the profit I make from this is over half. So what I say to most people, out of my 146,000, half of that is profit. Now, within what I'm calling profit, I'm not counting my time that I spend doing the shop. If you were to employ a staff member, I believe this business would be unfeasible because this is a side hustle. Now, because I've got quite a few shops, my shops are struggling at the moment because I'm not giving them enough love. This outdoor shop has about 1,500 products in it, but they need updating. I'm a busy man. I have now lost interest in a few of my shops and I'm kind of milking them, which sounds terrible. But what I want to do is sell Accessorise to someone who has one shop, one focus, and they just keep adding products religiously. And we will give you leadership training. We've got a WhatsApp group. We've got other people in there that are dropshipping experts, and we all help each other out. I'm going to share you everything so you have total peace of mind. You will not be left in the dark, I promise you. This shop has made about $75,000 worth of profit. The first month it sold anything. It sold $148 worth of products. The second month, $304. The third month, $645. And then it dropped down to $409. And then it went up to $3,378. I must have discovered something pretty cool. Then the next month it went down to $2,300. So you can see it's an up and down roller coaster ride. But overall, this shop has sold $146,000. Now, I'm going to show you how much this shop is. It's a bargain, and it's on Trade Me, which is a New Zealand website. The next shop that I've got is an electronics shop, and this one is really cool. It's specialized. It's a general store selling everything electronics. It has an amazing category structure. I went to town on it. It was my baby. And this electronics shop actually has been going for over 18 years or more. But I haven't had it in Shopify, which is the platform I use to host our dropshipping sites. So this shop's domain name's really healthy and it's got a good relationship with the search engines. That takes time. It doesn't take years, but it does take months, and you do need to have a bit of patience, but it does work, and you need to have faith. But I've had 5-6 shops. My partner and I think we've had 6 shops at the same time, and we've had them all humming along. You need to give them a little bit of love, but we know the formula, and you just need to listen to us and trust us and keep adding products, and we'll show you where to find them. Now, this particular shop here is selling all types of electrical gear. It doesn't sell anything with a plug on it. Everything's USB powered, and we've got MP3s. So I don't know if I said at the start, I had somebody contact me the other day and they wanted an MP3 player that wasn't able to let the person who has it to record because they were in a hospital and they were GPs and they didn't want people recording their conversations secretly. However, I found one, I found a cheap alternative to the one the guy was looking at. And then I decided, what else could I add into the shop? So then I thought, well, let's go and add a few more MP3 players. So I'll show you what I did, and this is how you think. So yesterday, I sold one of these cables. So I decided to refresh it and find another cable because I knew that product sold. These little gadgets here, they spin around and they go 360, and you put your GoPro on top of them and it takes a photo over an hour 20. This was an old version of the product, and then I found the latest version of the product. But I sold the old version, and then I thought I'll have a look around and see if there's a new version. So you do some maintenance. I also sold one of these wideband ham radio receivers. So I added a new one of those. These I got carried away, and you would too, I'm sure. But I started adding some really cool products. I love electronics, so that's why I've got an electronics store, and it's pretty cool. So you get the idea. So how well has that shop done? Well, that shop that has been going on this platform since January 2019 has actually sold $309,000 worth of products. Now, there's no reason why Accessorise can't do the same, but I will train you and show you how that works. Now, when COVID happened, we actually made some amazing money. We did $10,000 worth of sales in a month, $6,000, and then we got a whopping $19,000 worth of sales as everyone was at home. Next month, $17,000, $15,000. So what does that mean? Oh, I wish COVID would come back. No, it means that our systems and our processes were tested. And we have a really robust system. We have a way of managing our clients' expectation. We had 1,800 emails backed up people asking questions that we couldn't handle. We implemented a lot of AI at the time, a lot of autoresponders, and we managed to streamline our whole system. And we're going to share that with you. The other one that we do is a remote store. I have a one product store. So I'm just selling TV remotes. That's all I do. Now, this website is amazing. Every website we do is a bit different, but this one is different because we get a lot of people asking us and ringing us up because I like to have my phone number at the top of the website with my email, and I like the engagement I get with customers. They ring me up and they tell me, I've got a such and such, such and such, such and such. Do you have one now? And I have to say, look, no, we don't have one now, but you probably won't find one anywhere else. Give me a few minutes and I'll do some research and I'll find you a remote for your 12-year-old TV. Go back to the supplier, find the product, import the product, tidy it up, SEO the product, and then I send them a link. But by that time, I've built up a relationship with that customer. They have peace of mind. They don't really mind the fact that they have to wait for it, but they're left with no alternative. This TV remote store, how much have I sold in a year of products? I'm going to go to analytics. And we've got $27,000 worth of products sold in the last 12 months. In the last, let's go, if I go right back to, I'm just going to go back to 2020, not that it's that old, and I have sold $84,000 worth of TV remotes in the last 2.5 years. So who would think you could sell that many remotes to New Zealanders only? So this is a website which is done really, really well, but it's only a one product website. So when somebody looks at Accessorise and they may look at this and go, oh, there's 15 categories, I'll keep adding categories. I say, no, you won't. You will just keep adding all the products you can find and keep it under that because you really want a dense, well-oiled machine of a website. And it's quite exciting little business. So look, I'm based in Christchurch, New Zealand. I do everything online. These shops have been a godsend for us. Now, I did own a business networking company where I got the small to medium-sized businesses together on a weekly basis, and I had about 140, 150 businesses, and I used to help people survive and thrive in business. And I always had a side hustle, and I think everyone should have a side hustle. When COVID happened, no one liked using Zoom, and they wanted to go back to face-to-face meetings, and obviously that wasn't going to happen. It killed my business. If it wasn't for my side hustles, because I have multiple websites, I wouldn't have been able to survive. But now my partner and I have taken our business to a new level, and we are now setting up websites, doing online training. We give people how-to videos. So if you come to us and you ask a question and you don't know how to do it, we will set up a video explaining to you how to do it. Now, the exciting thing is my name is Danny de Hek, and I am actually what you call the crypto Ponzi scheme avenger. Yeah, I know that's strange. I'm a scam fighter. I go after those scammers. I go into Zoom meetings and I name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. That's my full-time job. So I don't want to be enslaved to my shops, and that's why they need a bit of love. I literally spend 70 to 80 hours a week going after scammers online. I have a link on my website in the middle called Passive Income. You'll see that there. If you click onto that, you can see there's another video here on hassle-free drop shipping. It probably needs updating. Every time I look at an old video, I think I should update it. In here, we explain the whole process of what we actually do. We also set up custom shops. So you may be thinking, oh, I have an idea. Well, share it with us. We'll do some research and we'll tell you whether it's a good idea or not a good idea yet. And here we have our link to our Trade Me. So if you go to dehek.com, you'll find my website. Link in the middle, passive income. If you go to Danny, DANNY .co.nz, you'll find my website. Click on passive income. When you click on Trade Me, you'll see the listings that we currently have for our websites for sale. For example, we have Lensology. Now, we think this website is a real go-getter, and my next video will actually show you how Lensology is an opportunity not to be missed. Lensology is here. So all our pricing is in our Trade Me listings. So Lensology is a shop that if you are a photographer or a videographer and you have a passion about everything to do with photography, then this shop here, we're selling drones, we're selling camera bags, we're selling lighting, and we're selling accessories, cases, the whole 9 yards. And you get the idea. Waterproof cases, bags, I think they're called Leylands, straps, tripods, swivel things, more tripods, bestsellers. And down the bottom here, you'll see that we've got blogs as well. These are proven. These are successful. Now, what are you waiting for? Don't muck around. Don't send me a lame email that I hate answering my emails. Go to my website, pick up my phone number, find me on WhatsApp if you want, send me a message. And also, if you wouldn't mind, tell me your name, because I spend a lot of time replying to people and I like to get it personalized. The amount of people that contact me and go, hey, can you tell me more about it? I go, okay, I can. Who are you? What website are you looking at? But send me a message. I'll give you my opinion. If you're thinking about starting up a side hustle and you want to do something unique to your own, and maybe Accessorise, having a general store isn't where you want to go, maybe Lensology is something that may appeal to you, or maybe you have some other genre that you would like to set up and know whether it was feasible to set up a drop shipping website doing so. Now, remember, we have with the suppliers, we have the software that talks to the suppliers and keeps everything up to date. Once a person has made an order, I haven't explained this to you, once somebody has made an order, you go off to your supplier to make sure you can fulfill the order. If you fulfill the order, you need to check their address to make sure it's correct. If it is correct, you process the order. Then you come back to your shop and you take the money. The money in Shopify will take 1 to 4 days before you receive the money. In the meantime, you've used your credit card to purchase the goods from the supplier. So you just need a little bit of a credit card balance. You can have all the money, you can have a debit card associated to a bank account, and all you do, all the ins. Now, running the shop, it can cost you $29 US a month to run the shop if you want to pay a year in advance. And we have a plugin that costs $20 a month, and that talks to all these suppliers and keeps everything up to date. And it also manages the pricing, which is really important to get right. So when you click import, it works out the pricing that you're going to sell the goods for. Now, we've done a lot of extensive research on the right pricing. You don't want to be too expensive and you don't want to be too cheap. But you want to also find cool products that aren't in New Zealand stores, and you want to sell local. So those few things there are really important that you got right. Now, I normally finish my videos by saying I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, but that's probably going to scare the crap out of you. But I am Danny de Hek, and I am a drop shipping strategist, and I'm here to help you, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So reach out to us, and we'd love to be able to help you get into your side hustle.